Hello students of Standard 9. DAV MOIL Public School welcomes you all in e-learning classes. Here in Pushpa today, your social science teacher. Today's topic is Socialism in Europe. So let's start our today's online session. Socialism in Europe. Students, what do you mean by the socialism? Listen, the political idea that is based on the belief that all people are equal and that money and property should be equally divided. That means, students, socialism is an economic and political system. Students, the legacy of French Revolution gave a new direction to socio-economic and political ideas of France and entire world. In post-revolution period, many parts of the world, including Europe and Asia, students, these continents witnessed discussion on new ideas about individual rights and system of governance. Students, these circumstances prepared the background for the emergence of new ideas of socialism in Europe and the Russia. Students, about that we will be discussed in this lesson. Students, the Russian Revolution popularized the ideas of socialism to shape society in the 20th century. Okay, students, already in the previous lesson, we discussed about the socialism and the ideas of democratic setup. Okay, students, the age of social change. Listen, the social and political change that took place all over Europe can be traced to the French Revolution. But not everyone in Europe wanted a complete transformation of society. Okay, students, not everyone wanted. Okay, some were conservatives, others were liberals and radicals. The French revolutionary ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity became inspiring ideals that motivated the political movements in the world in 19th and 20th centuries. Okay, students, first group, liberals. Students, who were they? Listen, liberals were the revolutionaries of Europe. Okay, students, liberals took change the society and they wanted tolerance towards all religions. In 19th and 20th century, the Europe was dominated by Christianity. Liberals opposed powers enjoyed by monarchs in Europe. Students, liberals favored for safeguard of individuals' rights and democratic setup of government. They favored a well-trained autonomous judiciary, but liberals favored voting rights only for men, not for women. That means, students, liberals wanted always they favor the democratic setup. They wanted liberty, equality, and fraternity. Yes, students, they always opposed the powers enjoyed by the monarchs, but they favored only the men's voting system, but not for women's. Okay, students, radicals. Who were radicals? Yes, again, radicals were revolutionaries of Europe. Students, they supported women's right. Listen, students, liberals were not supported women's, but radicals supported women's rights and organized the various suffragette movements. Radicals wanted a nation in which the government was based on the majority of country's population. They were not against the existence of private property. Listen, students, they were not against the existence of private property, but they disliked the concentration of property in the hands of few people. Yes, they wanted to decentralization of property in the society. Next group is conservatives. Okay, students, at earlier stage, they opposed the views of radicals and liberals. That means they did not want to change in the society. But students, after the French Revolution, conservatives felt the need for change in the society. Yes, by the 19th century, conservatives accepted that some change was necessary, but believed that the past had to be respected. Yes, students, in such a that these three groups of revolutionaries just they were trying to frame the democratic setup in entire Europe. Next point is industrial society and social change. Yes, students, industrial revolution played an important role in the socialism in Europe. During the industrial revolution, new cities, new industrial regions, and new railway lines were developed in Europe. It brought men, women, and children to factories. That means men, women, and children work in factories. But still the problems of unemployment was common in entire Europe. People were forced to accept long working hours and poor wages. Students, with the urbanization, housing and sanitation problems were growing. So students, during the industrial revolution, there was a great changes. That means we can say that industrial revolution just played a important role in the societal change in entire Europe. The coming of socialism in Europe. Friends, by the mid 19th century, socialist ideas spread through Europe, and it suggested and campaigned that instead of individual control, property should be controlled collectively. Students, English manufacturer Robert Owen, listen students, English manufacturer Robert Owen demanded to build a cooperative community called New Harmony in Indiana. Yes, students, Robert Owen demanded and he formed the cooperative communities for the social change in Europe. Students, again the French socialist Louis Blanc wanted the government to encourage cooperatives and replace capitalist enterprises. Again, students, Karl Marx, listen, students, Karl Marx argued that the industrial society was capitalist and the profit of capitalists was produced by workers. The condition of workers could not improve till the profit was accumulated by private capitalists. Karl Marx believed that to overthrow capitalism and workers had to construct a radical society where all property was socially controlled. That means all production units should be nationalized. This society will be a communist society. As students, the concept of communist society was established by Karl Marx in such a way that Robert Owen, then Louis Blanc and Karl Marx played an important role in the social formation in Europe. Okay, students, next one again the Friedrich Engels also just join the thoughts of Karl Marx. Okay, students in England and Germany, workers formed associations and they set up funds to help members in times of distress. Students, they demanded reduced working hours and the right to vote. Yes, they were demanding the democratic principles. Okay, students in Germany, these associations work with the Social Democratic Party. Yes, SPD. This party was formed in Germany, Social Democratic Party, and helped to win parliamentary seats. Students, by 1905, socialists and trade unionists formed the Labour Party. Listen, students, Labour Party from where? Britain. Yes, Labour Party in Britain and Socialist Party in France. Okay, students. So, in such a way that just they were trying to frame the democratic setup. But till 1914, socialists did not succeed in forming the government. Which type of government? Democratic government in Europe. Okay, so students, after that, then after the 1914, liberals, conservatives, and radicals continued to form government. In such a way that students, today we learned about the concepts of liberals, radicals, and conservatives, industrial society and social change. Again, we learned about the ideas of Karl Marx and Robert Owen. Okay, students, on the basis of today's portion, assignment question I am giving you. You have to write the answer of this question. Students, remaining part of this lesson we will learn in the next online session. So, till then, thank you very much and have a nice day.